like all kinds of music. All kinds of music.
Check this out. We got a great show coming your way today.
I've learned that music is what feelings sound like. Follow me on my journey to discover new music, new styles, and new people. Welcome. This is
Real Talk, Real Music, here on the LDM radio station.
Hello and welcome to the LDM radio station. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for listening. And this is Real Talk, Real Music, where the place where we do what the title says. We really just talk crap and we talk about music. But today, I have the privilege of having four-time LDM Music Award winner, three-time nominee. So this guy has cashed it in like crazy. Five-time nominee, four-time winner. So you know he's doing good. He's doing good. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Ladies and gentlemen, is Jae Sam.
Thank you for having me on, man. Thank you. It's always good to be back on LDM.
Oh man, it's great. You know, I was like, oh man, here we go. When we seen the tally up come, and we seen the paper come printing out, I seen your name. I said, oh wow, what a shocker.
I was so nervous about it, because it's my personal life things is going on, so
Yeah.
I stopped campaigning for like a couple months. So I was worried, but thankfully everybody was still voting and kept up with it. So thank you everybody who kept voting. I really appreciate it.
Hey, listen, they kept going. This year, I think since it was a little bit better since we're merging with Roku TV, Last.fm, Caster FM, the voting is a little different.
Okay.
So now they have where the person can say, hey, I want to hear this song. And it sends me a thing. So that's a vote. You know what I mean? So,
Did y'all hear that?
yeah. But they got to actually go on and listen to the radio station. But it's gonna get hopefully better and better as we grow. We learn. But listening to your songs, I was like, okay. But you were going against other people that were big there.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Like, the competition is getting bigger and bigger as the years goes on. So
Yeah.
it was really incredible to be in such good company in
Yeah.
every category, and being nominated and hearing the other nominees' music, I was like, whoa, this is going to be big. This is some real right now.
Yeah, it is. You were on pop and hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the pop, I know there was people like Identity was on there,
Shout out Identity.
and there was a couple other ones, and reggae even stepped up this year
Oh, sweet.
because the reggae songs that were nominees, I applaud because I was like, yes, finally the people got it right.
Stepping up, yeah.
The people got it correct.
And they voted the right one.
Yeah, because some people are like, oh, I'm gonna pick this guy because he's my friend. But then when you listen to the song, like, that's not even reggae. That's not even the beat of, But this time they got it correctly, all four. Honestly, I think each category, I say maybe gospel, they slipped a little bit. There was one song that I was mad. It slipped by, and I'm like, yeah. And all the numbers were like so close. I know you, I think, was 1 or 2 away from winning.
Oh, shit.
So hey, this is the podcast. They know, but it was like 1 or 2 away from losing that.
Oh, man,
So
that's crazy.
it like I said, every little vote counts, and at the end when it tallies up, and we're not the ones picking.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
But just being nominated, that's a win in itself.
oh yeah,
That's
so,
a win in itself.
especially when you got what 200 assigned people,
Right.
and you outdo every single one to reach the top.
And then, yeah.
So, but if you guys are listening, we're speaking about a little bit about the LDM Radio Music Awards. They vote every single week for about 6 months, but those votes tally up for the top 10s of the week.
Right.
So you know more or less of what you do. The tally ups come from voting online, from requesting or listening to the songs. Because if you're listening to the radio and you cut off the radio in the middle of the song, it's not gonna add as a vote. you have to listen to that whole song so they can know, hey, I listened to that song, you know?
I hope y'all listening and taking it in. Like, I want to tell y'all how important it is to support independent artists. You know,
Yes.
we don't have the major label backing and the resources, but we have our supporters, you guys. It starts with you guys. So it's very important to support independent artists anyway. Like, share, vote, you know?
Yeah, you have to, especially the sharing part. I seen a couple of people that I don't know sharing and saying, "Wow, I never heard this person." Started liking. I heard independent artists telling me, "Yo, thank you." I had a lot of people saying that they heard me and they started liking my page. And
That's how it is.
so
That's exactly how it is. I gained a lot of fans just being on LDM radio and performing at the award, being
Yes.
at the award, being nominated. It opened my music to so many other people, not just in New York. People who listen to LDM radio in Texas,
yeah,
in different states, and I get the messages, and I'm like, yo, this is freaking incredible.
it's like what was it? 2 weeks ago, I think it was. I woke up to a bunch of Facebook messages, and one of them was a news in Australia talking about the LDM radio. That the Destiny Band Oz has won another award, and then they named the jazz singers and stuff from Australia who were nominees, and half of the people I didn't even know they were from Australia that were nominees. But so hey, all down under. I thought I didn't even know they like sing like that. Yeah, thought they just play with the kangaroos. That's it. But shout outs, because you think about it, Australia, like, but they got good singers out there, and Canada has a lot of good rock singers. So
Yeah, Canada, I heard a lot about Canada and their music.
yeah,
There's a lot of talented people in Canada. Do we have any on LDM radio?
yeah, we had I think they Just Imagine, who was the rock singers. I think they were Canada. There was a couple of them there, but all around Tennessee, Texas, like you said, they all around. And then you just like took over. Last year, you was just like I think if he would have gone for every single one, he would have probably won every single one. It was like the crowd, the family was like 80%. So
We showed up, man.
check your mic, double check. Oh, have you turned it off? But probably heard him through here, through this mic. Okay. So lucky we got two mics here. But we basically your family was there, your mom was there,
Right,
and
right.
I was glad I got to meet her. She's so funny and everything. She was there screaming out. I was like, oh my God. I was embarrassed. I was like, oh my God. It's not even my mom. Like,
Oh no, my mom is listen. Her pride is through the roof when it comes to her children, and seeing me in my element is one of her favorite things. Seeing my brother in his element, my sisters in their element.
Yeah.
She's a very proud mother. So
oh my God.
I love that.
That day was crazy because you could see it in her eyes, like when you were performing.
Right.
She was like, wow. And then the icing on the cake is when they called your name.
Right.
So it was like, okay. And then she called your name. And then called your name. Then 2 weeks later, still calling names.
I'm surprised because she knows all the choreography. Like she watches the videos over and over and over again, and like at the most random time she'll bust out the choreography and everything. So that's what I thought she was gonna do at last year's awards. So
Yeah.
I was waiting for her. I'm like, I know this
was
lady
good.
gonna
She
get
was-
up.
She was good, So, we shout out your mom on this awards, royal blue all the way, because I know that's her
appreciate
color.
Thank you. Yeah.
So we were telling people that's nice. Vero G had royal blue, and I was like, that's
Oh,
Jae Sam's
sweet.
mom's color
Oh,
and stuff like
man.
that. So she was like, oh wow, like some people. So we try to do a theme, but people don't listen. But
People gonna do what they want to do.
yeah, we can't tell them.
That's really dope.
But it was a shout out to them. But your music now, you got more music coming up.
Yes. So
what you got coming up?
I'm writing some new music. I'm not 100% sure if I want to do another album yet, but what I do have is a collection of singles that I've been working on. So
Shoot it out. Shoot it out.
just last week I put a snippet out of an unreleased record I did about a month and a half ago. And
You know that you say unreleased? We had Identity last week here. And then I was talking to one of the artists, and they said since they've become like nominees or even top 10, they've been going into their closet and bringing out these
Right.
unreleased songs.
Exactly. I still got like 8 songs from when I was recording Armenia. I still have 8 songs during that period that I haven't put
And you
out.
haven't.
And yeah, I haven't put out. So I don't know. I might just go back and dust those off and
Oh my God.
touch those up. And it's different genres too. So that's the really cool part.
It's more incredible when you're like, okay, I forgot about this one song.
Right. Exactly.
But when you bring out a song that you never released, do you change it, or you be like, you know what, it's good like that?
No, I change it. I gotta change it. If it's good like that, then it would have been on the album. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it was something wrong with it that I wasn't feeling at that moment. But when you go back and look at it with fresher eyes and fresher ears, then
Right.
you can really adapt or add on, take away. So that's just where I'm at now. Like I'm writing new material. I got the new unreleased song that I didn't put out. I'm still working on, and then I got the other plethora of songs from Artmania that I didn't put out. So.
Because some of the songs, like to me, I think maybe it wasn't the right time frame for that. Maybe it was beyond its
Right.
reach.
Yeah.
You know, like you made a song that's not good now, but in the future is going to be perfect for that.
Right.
So it could happen. Or like you said, like just maybe tweet it here, tweet it there, and it becomes
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely, that's true.
I'm hoping. I can't wait to hear some more.
It's so funny. I believe the second verse from Adios
Yeah.
is from a whole different song
Oh
that
my
that
God.
I've written like a year prior. And when I started writing Adios, I had the hook, I had the first verse, and the second verse. I was just got a little writer's block, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I went back in the archives and files, and then I'm like, well, let me see if I could copy paste this verse, see if that flows. And I'm like, there we go.
Oh
And it came
wow!
together.
Hey, merging songs together to make one great song,
Right,
and,
it's
and it
interesting.
became an award-winning song.
Exact. Thank you, guys.
So, it
number
happens.
one.
And
number
number
one. Yep.
And number one a few times. So I'm shocked. Like sometimes when I see the top 10s, I'm like, like how this person got up to the top 10? So I got to listen to that song.
Right.
Because if you're in top 10, something's good.
Yeah.
And I'd be shocked at some of these songs. I'd be like, whoa, okay, they got a good hook. They got a good night. Especially the pop songs that came out this year so far. I don't know. To me, I think half of them are taking it back.
Oh,
To bringing electronics and stuff into the,
like the throwback elements. and
Yeah,
stuff,
like that song, Let the Music Play.
Uh-huh.
I heard some songs like that. I'm like, wow, they taking it back.
See, I love shit like that. Excuse my language again.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Like, yeah,
I
and
love that.
It helps because, to me, pop music was like that. Pop and electronic was pretty much, and techno was pretty much the same. And they taking it back. And R&B, of course, shout outs to the few people that are bringing baby making music
Baby
back.
making music back.
Because
No,
that's what, to me, R&B.
Right, right.
So I'm thinking this year is a take back year because some people are coming back.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man.
So it's good. But like I said, your songs it's been good. So far you put every single one, and every single one has became even a nominee, top 10s, top 50s.
Right. Yeah.
You never even dropped off a top 50s for the year.
Oh wow.
So I never seen you. Once you were up there, you were up there.
Right.
You were done. Up and down, of course. But you never.
Yeah, I know. That's what shocked me with DJ Save My Life. I know it was in and out the top 10.
Yeah.
Like it would be there for a week and it would be gone for 2 weeks. It will come
And then
back for
it'll come
2
back.
weeks and then it'll be gone. So I was like, oh, what the hell?
But the good thing about it, like I said, 200, maybe close to 300, it was still the top 50.
Right.
So, and then when you guys go to the ldmradio.com, it'll say top 50s, but you got to look at their genre.
Right,
So
right,
you
right.
can be like 25, but you're still number one.
But you're still number one in that.
category.
Yeah.
So, and that's something that we're going to probably change. We'll probably be putting like number 25, but number 2 in your category.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
give a little person, because it pushes the people. me as if I was an artist, I'd be like, "Damn, last month I was 25, now I'm 28. I gotta push. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly how it was.
So, and performing wise, I seen you were performing like a lot. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was a busy year. That was a busy time.
So,
The Artmania album, it just came out, so I had to do the Pride events and different things, and it was so fun. It was so cool to get out there and just doing everything different.
For
like
yourself.
everything down to the outfits. We experimented. It's Artmania. We did crazy colors.
Yeah.
We switched
And
the style up a little
who
bit.
thinks about the outfits?
I'll have to say me and the girls. We talk and we really buckle down on it and decide what we want to do. We bounce ideas off each other.
Hey, listen, you guys, they heck of a dancers. They artists themselves. They got their little things here and there. Can't wait to see them.
Right.
Escape. Come back and escape and come back like that. So that'll be great. You have any idea of you doing a small concert for yourself or being part of one?
Yeah. I actually was putting together. I was in the middle of putting together my own concert earlier this year, and I just had to take a step back from it. But I'm thinking of picking it back up and or doing like a small tour. I would love to put together a small tour.
Yeah, we always been dreaming about that, LDM radio tour. Even though it'll probably be the 5 boroughs for now, but it's still a tour until you, because I don't even really consider New Jersey far. It's just right there. So, but yeah, tours are good. Even for the independent artists, I tell you this much: if you have the opportunity to go from town to town to perform, it's a tour. Don't underestimate it. Don't let no one downgrade it for you and be like, oh, a tour, you're supposed to be going to here and then Puerto Rico and then to Jamaica and no, it
exactly.
Really
that's what I was saying with the last summer, the Artmania summer performances when I was in the Bronx. Then I was in Staten Island. Then I went all the way to Philly. So that was kind of like a little tour in itself. So I guess that's where I got the bug from. So I definitely want to do that, even if it's in the 5 boroughs. Start there, and and I would like to have like an ensemble, not just me. Like I would like to have about like 3 more artists with me. And we do like a little small tour around New York City.
Hey, it works. We're in the midst of trying to do stuff like that, but they keep asking us to do so many different tours, and I'm like, I don't know. Country tour, jazz tour, and I'm like, yeah, we got all the genres, but we don't got the manpower. So, so I have to pick and choose which ones we're gonna do. But now you got another award. So where's that gonna go from now? Like,
so where's it gonna go for now? Well, right now I'm just recharging. Honestly speaking, I'm recharging, getting back into my element little by little. I don't want to rush it. I don't like to rush anything. So what I can say, there will be a new single by November.
Oh, okay.
There will be a new single by November. So that's what I can say. So from there, just going to keep it rocking. I got some other amazing projects going on, but I don't want to speak too much on it. I got a bad habit of doing that.
Yeah. So what he's trying to say is, you guys got up to November to pick up your slack because he's coming for the gold again.
Oh yeah. It's going to be big this time around. Like I'm thinking bigger. I'm coming back bigger. Coming back.
You ever thought about doing another genre? Besides
another genre? Yeah. Actually, what I was thinking about was rock.
Oh,
I was thinking about doing rock. Actually, I have like 2 rock songs that's in the archives from Armenia. So,
what type of rock? Like heavy metal, pop rock? Or?
One is alternative.
Oh, okay.
And the other it's a bit heavy metal. It has some pop, hip hop elements in it.
Oh, okay.
So just dabbling in rock. So that's something I'm definitely interested in. That's another genre right there.
Yeah, I would love to hear people when they mix, because nowadays they be like, oh, this is pop rock or this is R&B pop, and then when you listen to it, it's like
it's neither.
It's neither. It don't have no R&B. It doesn't really have no pop in it. Of course, you call it this, but it's like hip hop and rock. The only one that I say that ever made it like that was Rum DMC when they did Walk This
Right.
Way. You hear the hip hop and you hear the rock. That's what, to me, some people, of course, they got the little country slang, and they doing a hip hop. It really is
Right.
not still country hip hop. I never.
Exactly. Like one of the songs on Armenia, "The Stage Is Bleeding." Like I know, I feel like it's predominantly a hip hop song, but then
Right.
you have the electric guitar in the background, so it have that little rock element. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay.
So that's just a taste of what I was talking about. Like hip hop, then it's pop. I would love to start going into rock. So that you could probably look forward to that too.
All right. Well, Jae Sam, thank you for coming and showing things. But guys, it's not over. As soon as this is done, you can hear his song played right after this. So,
That's right.
and then check him out. Let them know where they can find you.
Oh yeah, you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, social media. Jae Sam. I'm on Instagram. The Jae Sam, TheJaesam. Facebook as well. And before I go, I just want to give a shout out to my good friend Kareem McJagger, my collaborator on the now award-winning pop song DJ Save My Life. Thank you, Kareem, for your pen. You're incredible. Your voice is amazing. Thank you so much for being on this record.
Yeah, shout out to him because I got a tag and I'm like, who's this tagging me on Jae Sam? And then I looked, he was like on the carnival. He was like, oh my God, I just found out.
He's like on an amusement park tour. I don't know, across the country. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he's like, I just found out. I'm so like. So shout outs to you too. If he gets to be here one day. Matter of fact, I think we're probably gonna have to get him on one of our shows via video or something.
Right, absolutely.
Because it'll be cool.
Absolutely.
But again, ladies and gentlemen, keep the votes going for independent artists like Jae Sam himself. They all available for booking. You want to book them. You want to interview them. They're all there. Just check them out. Again, that's Jae Sam, Jae, and of course Sam. So
That's right.
Can't miss them.
Thank you so much for having me on, man.
No problem.
Feels good to be back home at LDM.
Yes. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is our new podcast, Real Talk, Real Music. So no bull crap in here. So we'll check you out. I'm Charles Laloma. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Now listen to this song by today's guest.
Yeah, tonight the DJ saved my life.
He saved my life, y'all.
Played my song and brought me one more night.
I got one more night.
Till tomorrow, all my problems out of sight.
Tonight's the night.
Yeah, tonight,
Let's
the
go,
DJ
y'all.
saved my life.
Jack, invite me into your three-way. You, the beat, and me. Get the business like eBay. He play this track. You can't help but throw it back. Running out of patience for.
You're listening to New York City's LDM Radio with another long stretch of continuous music.